So this video, we're now going to be taking a look at the difference between keratinized versus non-keratinized. And both of these are related to epithelial cells. Epithelial cells. So an example of keratinized tissue would be the skin. Non-keratinized, the internal esophagus. Internal, that's the key point there, internal esophagus. So the main differences here, if we want to take a real deep look at using these examples here, the difference between keratinized and non-keratinized. First of all, keratinized epithelial tissue is hard and dry, like our skin. All of these attributes I'm going to give here are related to keratinized, using the skin as an example. Non-keratinized tissue, like the internal esophagus, generally is soft and moist. Soft and moist. The other difference is that the epithelial cells in the skin, the cells are dead. The cells are dead in our skin. And the cells in the non-keratinized tissue, the cells are alive. That's another difference between keratinized and non-keratinized. And of course, this is making sense. Another point is the keratinized cells has keratin. Well, it makes sense, because we're saying keratinized, meaning has a lot of keratin. And the non-keratinized has no keratin. And that's important because keratin is, if you look at some of the other videos I'm going to make, keratin makes things very hard and dry. It's a very tough, sort of leathery-like substance that makes tissue that way. And we don't want our esophagus to be full of keratin, because it will be very difficult to digest food. Now, the other difference between keratinized is that in keratinized tissue, water is not welcome. Not welcome. And that makes sense, obviously, because with our skin being keratinized, we don't want everything that's liquid to be going into our body. So that means if we touch bleach or touch touch soap or something like that, all of that's going to go into our bloodstream, which we don't want. So that's why the skin is keratinized. Is water is not welcome. It repels water. Non-keratinized tissue, water is welcome. And of course, again, this makes sense, especially in our internal esophagus. We want things to be moist. We want things to be watery to help our body digest food, etc., etc., and to be able to function on the inside.